Promo Climax.
Promo Climax.
Promo Climax.
It's Promo Climax.
So, I've been working on a formula today.
2 groups.
I'm at the top.
This is the tournament that gave us the Promo Championship.
Greatness is happening. It's taking place right now, as evidenced by the fact that my mouth is moving and words are coming out.
This is the tournament that discovered the Demoness.
Hello, mortals. Did you miss us? Because we missed you.
This is the tournament where Michael Larkin, Daniel Crimmins, Moses Marquez, Travis Anderson cut their teeth. This is the tournament that the Butcher reigned on in terror.
See, I don't need no woman to hold my balls. I hold my own.
This is the tournament that showed us the creativity of Robert Davis. This is the tournament that separated the strong from the weak. This is not King of the Mic. This is not playtime. And this is not for the faint-hearted. This will separate exhibition promoists from competition promoists. This is the tournament that's it. This is the tournament. Promo Climax is back.
You troglodytes do not understand greatness when it speaks.
Your expiration date. Like, I hope you don't, but if you get hit by a bus, it wouldn't even matter to me.
I don't really like that.
Yeah, I'm a good butcher. I'm like, no, I know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna do, and we're not having it. We're not for having it.
Now pick up a fucking mic.
It's 6 years in the making. Promo Climax is finally back. The tournament that made Max Wrestling what it is today, that fleshed out that relationship with RWT, that gave us promo competition as a mainstay. Welcome to Max Wrestling. I am the captain, he is El Jefe, and down there is Cypher Flex Murdoch. Whew, on top of some incredible promo action this week, we're also going to bring you our latest thoughts on the world of wrestling, but like I said, Promo Climax is back. If you're not familiar, it is just like the G1. It's a round-robin tournament of promos. There's 2 blocks, and we will crown a unified champion at Promo Series 10 Endgame. Coming up in the first week of Promo Climax, in Block A, Beer and Rodney Slabbovitch open the tournament with a first-time encounter, and although we've seen him appear before, this is actually Rodney's first actual match. Also in Block A, old rivals face off again. They fought mainly over the Knowledge Championship, but they've also faced each other back-to-back at Promo Mania. The Phoenix goes one-on-one with Ted P Dinero. And opening for Block B this week, the match generator has decided to pit stablemates against each other as A.T. Rustlar and Robert Davis face off for the first time, both representing the CWO. Damn.
Hope we don't.
Yeah, don't blame me. I didn't put the matches together.
Whoever did is an absolute madman, and everyone should fear the finger poke of doom. Also, this week, after the climactic encore last week at Open Door, we have a mysterious message from the podcast machine, Michael Larkin. He's speaking directly to us tonight. So, you absolutely, especially during the Promo Climax, need to make Max Wrestling your new home for all things wrestling. And all you have to do with that is hit the like button on all these videos and smash the subscribe button so you can be a part of all the future videos. And, of course, for those that prefer the old-fashioned podcast, head on over to SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever it is you get your podcast. And, of course, for a whole lot of links and some history, especially since, we're bringing back the Promo Climax. Go check out how it started. Check out the beautifully done website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com. And if that's not enough show for you, we got a post show. It's After Max, hosted by this fellow right here, Corey, Cypher, the Man Diggity. The QR code is on the screen. My goodness gracious, this is a whole bunch. You never know what's going to go down, especially the next 12 weeks of voting. This is the most important part of being a part of Aftermax. We have the voting going down over the next 12 weeks. All Promo Climax belts are open when Aftermax begins. Scan and go after the show. Be a part of the voting.
Yeah. And I think we need to jump straight in with our 3 matches. So let's kick off Promo Climax 3 with Beer versus Rodney Slabbovitch. Aha!
Up the beer.
Ooh. And I just tasted that one for the first time. That's KSI's The Nightmare.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's
nice.
Why do I have is it a nightmare?
It's like grapey.
Most people don't fuck with grape. No.
So, let me get this right. I know also what every single one of you are thinking. That me, your longest reigning world heavyweight champion in Max Wrestling history, should be at the top of the food chain. I should be your world champion again because I had plans on going to do something that no one has ever wanted to do. Step into the dark side and take on the Demoness. I watched the show last week. And I gotta give Blade a lot of credit. You surprised the hell out of me. And I have to give you props for that. I will give you a bit of respect. Because you took it to the Demoness. But it wasn't worth nothing. Because you didn't take the World Championship. Because I know what you're all doing. You're saving that title nice and warm for me, which I appreciate because I am going to run roughshod through every one of these losers that I am going to be against. I'm going to run riot over these absolute bums and I'm going to take the world title. Don't care which title it is because when it comes to championships, the cold-blooded beer is at the top of the food chain. There are a lot of matches I can't wait. Even though I got to challenge one of my brothers. That's you, Mr. Phoenix. I will never class you as a bum. But when it's me and you one-on-one, there is no brotherhood. It's eye for an eye. Title is a title. Championships means everything. Promos are more important than they've ever been. So, my opening match is against Rodney Slabbovitch. Who? Professor Rodney Slabbovitch. More like, I'm going to make you my bitch. Because if you, pal, think that you are going to get in my way of reaching another milestone and bringing back another championship back to the Dragon Club where it belongs, then son, you got another thing coming. The fact, whatever pisses me off as much as love is pissing me off right now, is that people are going to keep saying it's a conspiracy why I did not go to Open Door and face the Demoness. It's a conspiracy that I was only in an exhibition against Teddy P. Now, all love and respect to Teddy P, but when I'm involved, it's big money. Championships is beer's time. That's money for me. But now I got to run roughshod through everybody. And when I top this group, and I will face whoever is in the other pool. I don't care who I face. Don't care. You could have me wrestling some random bum off the fucking street. And I'll be a curtain call like that. And the pain I will cause on them would literally be unfathomable. And don't worry, Demoness. I do have my eye on you. The Nicola I know is a sweetheart. But the Demoness, everyone's frightened of you. But sweetheart, Not me. Not me. So, Rodney, to quote Derek Trotter, you're a plonker. And trust me, bud, you have no idea what the world you've just stepped into. You do not want to face me, cold-blooded beer, who can destroy anyone like that. So I can tell you as bud, you were a bigger mistake than you've ever made, and you should be sorry you faced me, bitch.
Hello, motherfuckers. My name is Professor Slabbovitch because educationally, that's exactly what I'll do, baby. And as you may have guessed, I am here to school an illiterate motherfucker by the name of Jonathan Beveridge. That's right. You heard me correct, baby. I said Jonathan, spelled Jar, nothing. But we're not going to get him confused with the other members of the Beveridge family. Cold, hot, coffee. But I will say, the way that we know how to distinct this Beveridge, Jonathan, is that he is in the Dragon Club. But let me tell you something. I am not worried about him being in the Dragon Club. Because when it comes to this promo battle, the only thing that's going to be dragging is me. Dragging my balls in your mouth, bitch. How do my nuts taste, bitch? They are salty. Anyways, baby, the thing about dragons is I don't believe in them shits. I mean, they're fairy tales, ain't they, baby? Fairy tales. Kind of like that book that came out based on your last promo battle with Ted P. Dinero. That was a fairy tale. I believe Daz titled it, How Jonathan Got His Ass Whooped. You ain't walked straight in a week, bitch. And perhaps, baby, that's why every time I see you, baby, you look so down. You look so sad. You look like you just lost your best friend. Maybe the Phoenix can't fly anymore, baby. Maybe those wings got clipped. Or maybe the captain has lost his ship. I mean, you kind of look like a child who just found out that the Easter Bunny has recently confessed to his therapist that he has a compulsion to fuck chickens and then hide the eggs afterward. I just ruined your Easter tradition. Or maybe, Jonathan, baby, you're sad because, I mean, every morning you eat the same weak-ass British breakfast. I'm just saying, it's gotta be tough to always look on the plate and see a pair of huevos dangling from a sausage sitting on top of a bean. Mexicans, I think they call them. You're consuming Jose, baby. It's time to lighten up, baby. I mean, I think you got talent, okay? But I'm tired of seeing that look of urgency on your face, baby. You always look so worried. It's almost like when you're cutting your promos that you got a butt plug up your yoo-ha and nobody else knows it, but you know it. And you're worried it's gonna slip out in front of everybody. And your left cheek is saying to your right cheek, bit tight, isn't it? That's British slang for being gay. Or maybe, Jonathan Beveridge, that's not it at all. Maybe you and your brethren are still sad, aren't you, baby? Must be tough. Because you lost the war. But you're plotting your revenge. You're coming to get us. We're gonna see you soon. It ain't over till it's over. Ain't that right? And then I understand that you people, you like to be announced, baby. So you can imagine my surprise when I saw a great American hero known as Moses Marquez posted a video in the Max Wrestling chat, and it said the British are coming. I clicked on the clip, and it was just you and Daz and Phoenix standing around beating off together. Oh my God. Oh, you guys are gay. Yeah, anyway, Lighten up, smile, and fight harder, Jonathan, baby. I have no actual problems with you, and I'm sorry that I had to be the one that you lost to. But it's been a pleasure, and I hope that you feel educated, motherfucker. Now, as soon as you get a chance, go off and read a book, baby. And if you need a second lesson, you know where to find me. I am Professor Slabbovitch, because educationally, that's exactly what I'll do, baby. Ha ha ha! Pow, 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 pow. Ha 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 ha! You just got smacked, bitch. Ha 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 ha!
Ha ha! There's your first promo climax bout. Now on to more serious things before we even get into WWE, AEW, anything else. There was a major incident in the world of wrestling this week that I think took precedence over the headlines. And it's what happens when you put uneducated outsiders in the ring. That, of course, is the Raja Jackson incident, which left Syko Stu hospitalized, and he only just woke up yesterday.
Yeah.
When the fuck did this happen? Tuesday? Monday?
Tuesday.
It happened Tuesday.
Yeah.
It don't say Tuesday.
It took him 2
Like,
days.
he literally got in the ring. He literally got in the ring and just started mollywopping, dude. Like, it was brutal. I'm like, you know this is scripted, right? Like, what are you doing? You ain't supposed to really... This ain't MMA, bro. Chill.
No.
Yeah. Crazy.
I've tried to find like as many angles, not angles of the attack, but like angles of the situation as possible. So what happened before, what happened after, Rampage's reaction. There was a phone call afterwards that Raja was on, and it hasn't shifted my point of view one bit. Like, uncalled for. And I've seen so many people on comment threads and everything saying he was provoked. With what, a fucking empty beer can?
They fucking shook hands after the whole incident went down. If you didn't see that fucking video, I don't want to hear that. You're not doing research, okay? Yes, the dude said what he did. He knew it was like, yes, Raja didn't know it was fucking scripted. I guess whatever. The dude just, but this is the fucking, it's the Rampage mentality. You can't cross me because I know I can kick your ass. So don't cross me. Even though, again, you're at a fucking wrestling event. One of your trainers took you to a pro wrestling event. He kept telling you this is pro wrestling, this is pro wrestling, this is pro wrestling. I'm sure you have some form of fucking idea of the level of dramatics and I guess it was the fucking theatrics. But he decided, no, fuck that shit, which it just, I don't understand. But they squashed the whole beer can incident while they're outside. But he was fucking utterly fuming, literally rocking in his seat, absolutely waiting for the opportunity to go in there. And this one incident right now gives MMA fighters of any fucking caliber such a bad name. It gives them such a bad look. Now if you even train MMA, you're a barbaric bastard. You're a fucking psychotic madman. Because he goes in there, again, after having squashed this situation, goes in there, double legs the dude, gives him, if we're talking in wrestling terms, a legit Alabama slam, just a fucking straight double leg, where he basically lands the back of his head first, and then he just starts raining down these haymakers from just like it's nothing. Like it's absolutely nothing. And then he walks out like, oh, it's all good. It takes fucking damn near 2 people to pull him off. And then he chucks one dude because you're in the way of me beating this guy's ass, because slamming him wasn't enough. You needed to fucking pulverize the dog shit out of him. And then after they get you off, you're still going for more? Over a beer can, an empty one, in front of nobody you know, in front of nothing.
You know what this reminds me of, but worse? You remember back in the day, Daniel Puder and Kurt Angle had that little tiff?
Oh, Lord.
This is what it reminds me of, but this is 10 times as worse of that moment.
Oh, absolutely worse.
When you think the fucking business is for real, for real. But and the thing is, as I was like, I liked this kid. I thought the stuff with him and his dad were hilarious. I thought maybe this kid's gonna have an opportunity to be a level of half the level of fighter as his dad. Maybe he gets something. Whatever. You have nothing now. You have no career. You're lucky to be fucking bagging fries at McDonald's.
Lucky he's not in cuffs already.
Oh, there's an investigation going.
Oh, yeah.
I will not be surprised that he will when he's arrested. It's not a matter of if; it's a matter of when.
No, there was a video of Rampage's reaction afterwards. Like, he heard about it first, and then he was talking to somebody saying, "Have you got the video? Let me see it. How bad was it?" And then you literally watch his live reaction to the video, and he's just like, "Fuck!" Like, instantly, you can see him thinking, "Oh, he's fucked."
And again. Well, actually, no. Let me bring this to the attention. For those who remember this, Rampage had a very small stint in TNA.
Yep.
So, again, how in the fuck do you not know that this has some level of over-the-top theatrics? That's the fucking term I was looking for. Over-the-top theatrics.
Yeah.
Yes, he hit you with a fucking beer can. He didn't expect you to fucking sell. You squashed it afterwards. And then the fucking man ends up hospitalized, but an hour later?
Yeah.
Unconscious for 2 days?
Like, he literally just woke up. Like, honestly, at this point, there really is no excuse for that at all. Like, you know what you were doing when you got in that ring, and you knew what your intentions was when you saw, like, you know, I don't know, bro. Like, that's crazy work to me, just to go wail upon a dude for no reason and just damn near, you know, it could have been a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
The right shot to the temple, he gone.
The reality is, Big Dog, and you're 100 on that, but that the double leg alone, what it could have did it. That double leg alone, because he went down unprotected. No arm stoppage, nothing. He couldn't even bump. And it's as somebody who slammed people for fun back in high school and a little bit after the fact, it's not, you have, even when they know it's coming, you still have to somewhat protect yourself. If you do not protect yourself, it is not nice. It's hard enough, again, as you're trying to break your fall with your arms and you're trying to roll and you're trying to this. When you have no say-so and your head goes flap, that's
lights
it.
out.
That could be it for anybody else. Luckily, thank the Lord above that this man is all right.
Yeah, and thankfully for the epic Doug Mallow was the guy that pulled him off it, and I saw his reaction afterwards too. When he was just sat in the back with the boys talking about the incident, he's just like, he would have killed him. If he hadn't stopped him, he would have killed him, and if he'd have got the better of me, he would have killed me too. He didn't quite sound like that, but you know. But I get maybe you get carried away, heat of the moment, roid rage, whatever. But what I don't get is the people actually defending him, and like I said, saying he was provoked and everything, and he, Stu got what was coming to him. You're telling me getting crushed, getting an empty beer can crushed against the side of your head, which is fuck all really, equates to 25 unprotected full force punches on an unconscious man by a trained fighter.
25?
It was over 20.
Good God, bro! I counted at least. I didn't know. I knew it was up there, but 25, bro. After landing on the back of your head, wild.
It's ridiculous. There's no more words to say. It's absolutely ridiculous. I hope you like jail.
And then his reaction, he was on the phone to somebody after the incident.
Oh my God.
And the dude's like, who told you to go in there and do that much? And he's like, you know, I just got carried away and stuff. And the guy on the phone's like, dude, he's in the ring. They can't wake him up. He's flatlined. And Raj's immediate reaction was, my bad.
Yeah. My bad. Like, okay, that's going to get you. Like, That was the thing that really made me mad about this whole thing. You know, no remorse, and I get a my bad, bro. You didn't interrupt the match and like, fuck up the show a little bit. You put a dude in the hospital.
You almost killed him over a beer can.
Like an inch of your life over a can, like literally whistle dry, bro.
A can and probably some words. Don't forget the words, because I'm sure the fucking internet nerds are going to come at us now too. No, it's again, fuck it. As somebody again who I don't brag about my time in MMA, or at least MMA training. That real fighters don't go looking for fights. They don't. Let's just be fucking, even the fucking crazy of them all. They don't go looking for the fight. They won't let the fight, go the other way if it happens, but they're not willing to start one because they understand why they're at this higher level. There's this fucking idea, whatever. No, this kid fucking streamed this whole thing on Twitch, didn't he?
Yeah, it was live stream.
It was a live stream.
So what my guesstimation is this fool thought, well, I'm massive on Twitch or kind of big or whatever, and he just felt even more entitled. Look who my dad is, da-da-da-da-da, blah, 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 blah. You know what would have been fucking crazy if, like, the dude had originally convinced him, hey, let's, like, do a work. And then, you know what? It turns into something cool. Because it could have been done in a safe manner. It could have looked just as fucking cool, wrestling, whatever. No, you got mad. He could have again. You looked bad in front of these people. Cool. Let's work a thing in where you double leg me, whatever, and it fucking takes the whole people to fucking work that as an actual fucking angle. Instead, no, you did. Who did you compare it to? Daniel Puder. That's a perfect analogy. You took the business for real, and you said, "Let me one up this guy by beating the dog shit out of him my way, not no pro wrestling way," and almost killed him, man.
I mean, look who his dad is. This is the same guy that literally back when they had the tournaments, the UFC, the Team Rampage,
Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, the Ultimate Fighter. This is the same kid that comes from a guy that ripped the door off the hinges and just went to town on it.
Yeah,
love Rampage, love him to death.
Yeah, Rampage is a
man,
beast.
You got to talk to your kid, man. You got to say something to him like, "Hey, you went a little too far." Actually, no, not a little too far. You went way too far.
Yeah,
that's the line over there. That was too far. You went over it.
Mm-hmm. You entered the shops in that past that line. What the fuck?
Yeah, but thankfully Stu is okay, and hopefully he gets a lot of money out of this.
Oh, I'm sure.
All right, we have 2 more Climax matches to come, but we also have predictions for a PLE this weekend, which is Clash in Paris. First of all,
is this going to be on ESPN or is this on Peacock?
I think this is the last one on Peacock.
Oh, thank God.
And
so
then
WrestlePalooza
goes to ESPN.
Oh, Wrestlepalooza. What the...
So before we get into the match card, fuck WWE for not having the foresight to come up with a new opponent for Stephanie Vaquer, which would have been so easily done this past week on Raw.
When it's simple, it can't be done.
We literally talked about it last week. You could have done a Battle Royal. You could have done a number 1 contenders Fatal 4-Way. That person could have gone on to face Stephanie. Easy. No problem. Instead, you're not going to Paris.
Bitch.
Not only have you deprived this woman of a match on a PLE, but you've also taken away a trip from her.
Right.
I mean, she might still go and hang out backstage, but...
Jet to holiday. Oh, sorry. couldn't help it.
That's what she's going to do now. She's going to book a flight to Paris on a Jet 2 holiday. Because nothing beats it.
It is.
Oh, boy.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday except for Raja Jackson.
Yeah, right. Oh, shit.
Sorry. Dark humor. Okay, but yeah. It should have been so easy to find a replacement opponent, but here we go. We got to wait for it, and she doesn't get a PLE match. So, stupid. But, We do still have one women's match, but we'll get to that. I'm guessing we're going to kick it off with Roman and Bronson because Roman seems to like opening shows lately.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a shoes on a pole match, but it is definitely Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. Tribal.
1,000.
Tribal Chief.
Points should be.
Versus Tribal Thief.
Nice. Love that. Tribal Chief versus Tribal Thief. It's fucking great. Writes itself. Mainly because I love his new shirt.
There's a very nice shirt on Bronson.
Already on it and everything, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of really like this shirt. But it's Roman Reigns. We're in Perry. Gotta be Roman. He gets his shoes back. I don't know if there's like anything equivalent to that in France, you know. They stole my baguette. I can't.
Aton.
Oh gosh.
We're either gonna get a whole lot of laughs or a whole lot of hate mail. I can't tell yet.
Yeah, I gotta go for Roman too, and hopefully he steals back the Shula Fala.
The Shula Fala. Love that.
Love it.
What you got for us, Corey?
It has to be Roman, man. He done got violated twice. The hood ain't gonna forget, bro. But you need to do something. At least take something of Bronson's. Like, take his finishers. Like, go to top rope, hit him with 6 tribal tsunamis or something.
Hey, I wouldn't mind seeing Roman do a bunch of splashes. That'd be cool.
Yeah, Bronson did make Roman look like a little bit of a bitch for a couple of weeks, but this past week on Raw, Roman looked like the Roman we know. He was just raising hell all night. We had the massive brawl at the start of the show, and then he just randomly jumps up on Braun and Braun both backstage.
He's a madman, this guy.
Roman's getting back to being Roman, so triple header for Roman there. Okay, a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match.
Hey.
Which is essentially no holds barred, but we got props around ringside, such as casks and shillelaghs. It's Sheamus versus Rusev. I kind of feel like Rusev has lost a lot of momentum very quickly after coming back to the E.
I actually wanted to look. Is it more than one people? Yeah.
The whole team.
Yeah, it's usually a clusterfuck.
See? Yeah. God, I knew that. I was like, wait a minute. No, stop fucking calling it a goddamn Donnybrook. There's not a bunch of guys. Donnybrook is the whole thing. Sorry, goddamn Shorzy. Still.
But like I said, Rusev's lost a lot of momentum. Sheamus.
Yeah.
Sheamus is Sheamus. He's always over. Give him the win. It's one and done, I guess.
It's a banger.
I keep wanting to suggest that you could do something with Rusev, right? No, there's really he just doesn't fit in nothing right now.
No, he's portraying the same person he portrayed in AEW, same promo style.
Yeah.
Nothing spectacular about his matches.
Should have went to fucking Japan.
Should have gone to Japan.
Yeah. I really do, as you can tell. I'm struggling over here. I really want to give Rusev something. For what? What's he going to do? Nothing. So have the Irishman win in France.
I think Rusev's just hanging out until the PS6 comes out.
At this point, that's what it feels like. They hired him back to spite people in AEW. Oh, hey, come on back, buddy. We gave you the 3-week push. Oh, people don't give a fuck about you. And then that's been it. And I really want to say 3 weeks. I really don't think it was any longer than that.
Nah, I remember him coming back, and then nothing.
No.
And then he's just popping up with these promos the same promos I saw in AEW as Miro.
He was popular enough to be fucking featured in the stupid WWE Championship game as a special character. So it had to be at least a month.
Yeah, just give it to Sheamus. Give it to Sheamus at this point. I mean, hell, at least the worst that can happen is they turn into a tag team, but I don't see that happening either.
Oh, God, please don't do that.
But I don't see it happening because they tried that with the League of Nations. Still didn't get no push, no rub, no nothing. So
No.
yeah, just get it.
They really about to call it the United Nations.
It was the League of Nations.
I think it was League of Nations. They did a better job in the video game with the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
But that had William Regal in it too.
Yeah.
But
William Regal just makes everything better.
Yes, he does. Full house for Sheamus. Okay, women's match. For some, no, you know what? I did enjoy the promo face-off on Raw. Still can't be bothered with Nikki, but still. No. Becky Lynch defending the Intercontinental title against Nikki Bella. A lot of people seem to think she's going to drop the title purely because of the backlash to her comments. Now, I gotta say, as I've made very clear the last month or so, I'm a huge Ozzy Osbourne fan. Love Ozzy to death. Love Black Sabbath. They defined my music taste way back when.
Yes.
And even I wasn't offended by her joke on Raw, which wasn't even really directed at Ozzy. But she's had so much backlash for it, particularly, and I really hoped it was worked, particularly from Ozzy's daughter Kelly. Even though she tagged the wrong account on Instagram, but still. So Becky's line was, "The best things to come out of Birmingham died a month ago." Okay, a little bit dark, but still not exactly directed at Ozzy. It's more insulting the city. She then followed up with, "But at least he moved to LA because if I lived in Birmingham, I'd die too." Okay, maybe you went a little bit further with that line, but still. Not exactly attacking Ozzy.
I giggled.
I think there was 3 of us in the room watching it. We literally all just went, "Ooh, okay."
I thought it was fun.
Oh boy.
I don't think it deserves as much backlash as it's got. I think people are way overreacting. You people would not have survived the Attitude Era.
It's the sensitive people and it's dumb Americans that are upset about this fucking line. You know who's not mad about this? Anybody in Birmingham. Not a fucking soul. They couldn't be bothered. But they thought, again, they were like, "Oh, you bitch." And then that's it. That's
yeah.
It.
If they were really that offended, they would have showered the ring with shit. They literally did. They responded how you would have responded to a heel comment. They just went, "Oh, boo." And then the segment carried on.
Fucking get heat and you move on.
Ozzy was also clearly a massive wrestling fan. I'm sure he would have laughed at it.
Come on, dude. Yeah. He would have, if anything, he would have been like, "Oh, bitch."
Yeah, he probably would have been sitting there going, "What a bitch, Sharon. What a bitch."
That's it, yeah. He'd have been surprised. "Are you still talking about me?" "Oh, okay." People still talk about me, Sharon.
But at the end of the day, she's done her job well because heels are supposed to generate heat. And she's generated a lot of heat. So, no, don't put the title on Nikki, especially not for something stupid like this. Becky is killing it right now as a heel, and this is completely against everything we said when she first turned heel again when she came back. Like, oh, she's not a great heel. It's forced. She's knocking it right out the park right now.
Yep, it's finally coming to fruition for her. I really want to be like, they want to give it to Nikki anyway for the sake of a fucking feud or some bullshit or whatever. But if it's for the comments, stop watching this shit. Stop watching this shit. At all wrestling of all fucking forms, because you obviously don't get satire at all. It was a fucking dig. Digs happen on a fucking regular. Fucking MJF calls everybody fucking hillbillies and rednecks and all this other shit. Like, we're gonna get mad at that too?
No.
It's a derogatory term.
She literally insulted the city. She even went out there in Dublin on SmackDown and insulted her own city. That's how much of a heel she is.
Beautiful. Fucked up. Well, no, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Yeah, no. Keep Becky Lynch going. Good heel. Good heat. I like it. Again, I just can't be bothered with Nikki. I'm just over it.
Yeah.
Again, cool back and forth. Good moment. Now fuck off.
I'll be honest, her promo delivery has improved even though she's still talking a load of bullshit. Saying, oh, the Bella name will always be bigger than your name, Becky. Never was.
No.
It never was.
When was it?
It was big at one time thanks to a reality show. But as a name, Becky Lynch is so much bigger than Bella.
But then even then it was Bella's.
Sorry, were the Bella twins ever paid as much as the men or on the face of video game covers or anything? Nope.
Nope.
Thankfully, she was cut from Happy Gilmore, so she ain't been in any movies either.
Oh, they got the back of her head. That's it.
That's it. You wouldn't even be able to tell who that was.
Nope.
No.
That was a fucking beautiful part.
I thought it was Brie. So we go in Full House for Becky?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And as they gather in their masses, they wouldn't survive the Xbox chat back in the day, especially in the 360
Lord.
days.
Love the reference.
Lord, take me back to the Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
Lord, Jesus.
That really some cringe back in the day.
Speaking of cringe, Logan Paul versus John Cena.
Yeah.
The only time the Bella name was big. John Cena. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey. Tell him the truth.
Oh, God.
So Cena kind of killed Logan on Raw in promo form. Logan didn't have a leg to stand on. I've always kind of defended Logan and been like, I don't like him, but he's great in the ring. He was made for this business. But I think the novelty is kind of wore off now. Like, Logan was pretty special for a couple of years because we didn't expect anything from him. He was not a great person, but he was an incredible athlete and did some awesome stuff in the ring, and it just blew our mind because we were like, how is he this good?
It makes no sense that you're this good and you're coming straight from YouTube.
Yeah, but now I think the novelty's kind of worn off. And he's still good, but...
Sure.
Yeah, how many highlight reels can you show us this time? But I do think Cena's going to put on a great match with him. Cena can carry so many people. I don't think we give enough respect to Cena for how he can carry a match. Like back in the day when he was doing his US Open challenges, yes, he was against great talent, but every fucking match was a banger.
Yeah, every single one of them. And that's the beauty of John. His how many years has he been in this? Almost 20? Over 20?
Over 20, 23.
Over 20 years.
23.
Jeez. The amount of knowledge you can gain in that amount of time is ridiculous. The amount of different opponents he's had, the whole everything. Cena is one of the more adaptable wrestlers there is. And right now, he's been really good, shockingly good for a guy his age, as hurt as he's probably been, all this and that. And I'm positive him and Logan are going to put on a really good one. Probably banger-esque, maybe give it in the 4-star-ish. I fucking 100% agree. The Logan Paul nostalgia, atmosphere, aura, as the kids call it, has definitely died. He's average now. You know what I mean? The same thing. Now, I will say this. The same thing happened to Dom. I remember when Dom was just Dom, and no, you're just this. And then all of a sudden, he got dirty, and the ball game changed. So maybe, within another, year or so, we can see a different Logan Paul. But for right now, he's stale guy. He's not going to get nowhere, but he's going to help stay relevant because John's awesome, but it's still going to be John.
Yeah, absolutely. He does need somewhat of a gimmick change because right now he's just Logan Paul playing Logan Paul, and that's what he's always done.
Yeah. Dirty Logan Paul. Squeaky King Logan Paul. No, I can't. That's just... It's copyright.
Lefarious Logan.
There it is. Hangman. Oh, I can't do it.
Don't do that. Hangman Logan. No.
Who are you going for?
Yeah, I gotta go with the Cena on this one. I feel like Logan. Can we say his U.S. title run was decent at least? I mean, it was decent.
Yeah, sure. He didn't show up much, but yeah,
it was a decent run. I mean,
it was one to remember ish.
Yeah.
I think he was still kind of a part-timer when he was champion. I think now he's pretty much full-time right now. I think he's on a different contract now than he was then. So he is making more appearances. I think if he had another title run now, he'd be there every week, and it'd be a lot better. But normally when somebody gets embarrassed on the go-home show, they're going to win. But I don't feel that in this situation. Even though Cena killed him on the mic and then just made him look stupid with an attitude adjustment, I still think Cena's going to win.
Yeah, ain't no doubt about it.
All right, for the main event, I made my ballsy prediction last week, and I'm sticking with it, that Seth's going to retain thanks to LA Knight turning heel. Whether or not he joins Division remains to be seen, but I do think Knight's going to turn heel, maybe turn on Punk, for Rollins to get the win.
You know, this is like it's as distracted as I probably should have been on vacation. Hearing that kept sticking in my head because I do have family members that are actually wrestling fans or whatever, and this kind of got brought up where they were like, she asked me plain simple, do you like LA Knight? And I just gave her the yeah. You know, I like it. He's a cool dude. I was excited when he came over. I figured that they'd finally be able to do something with him. I still think that he's an absolute carbon copy of The Rock and Stone Cold from the fucking late 90s, but that's fine. That's fine. I think we've accepted it and gotten over it at this point. But to have him turn and kind of fuck this whole match, as much as I want to shit on that idea, I like it though, because it adds a quality dude to this stable. LA Knight could definitely use it. It wouldn't hurt him. It would help him, and I don't think tremendously. But then again, any help is going to be warranted for LA Knight because he plateaus quickly. He plateaus quickly, and with the backing of a Paul Heyman and the Seth Rollins and you know the two Bronze, I think it'd be great. I'd love that idea. I don't want to say I want to stick with that idea. I still think Rollins is going to retain, even though I would love for this to be like an opportunity for CM Punk to win, and then they have like this long-standing feud until whatever the next big fucking PLE is, not WrestlePalooza.
No, not Mercy. That's NXT. Hopefully they're doing Bad Blood again in October before Survivor Series.
Oh, there you go. That could work perfectly. It fits the name, Bad Blood. These guys have bad blood with each other. But yeah, no, I just think numbers. I can already see the two Bronze coming out and interfering, so I'm gonna stick with Rollins. But if Punk wins, I may get excited.
Yeah, I think we mentioned that last week. It would be funny if they dropped the title again, back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Flex, what you got?
I mean, there's a lot to think about because there's so many different scenarios to this match. There's literally like the scenario of CM Punk winning, LA Knight turning, main event Jey Uso getting the title back, yeet. But everything's telling me to go with Seth, but at the same time, like, what if he don't retain and it just goes back to Jey and then? But no, if Roman wins, well, thinking of it logically, if Roman wins, then, you know, they ain't going to let Jey win. But that's also a thing. I don't know. There's a lot to think about with this match, but I guess I'm going to go the safe route and go for Seth.
All right.
I mean, there's a lot to this match. Like,
oh, yeah.
There's so much dynamics to this match.
There's so many layers.
Yeah, and
unreal.
I love the ending of Raw with Jey doing the yeet and lit the whole fucking crowd doing it. Awesome image. So we've all gone the same. It's going to be an easy PLE for us to predict. And also apologies because we didn't put the predictions up for Forbidden Door because I forgot.
Ooh.
And obviously it was on early. It was on local time. So by the time I remembered, it was too late, and we were already on like match 3, I think. But
it's okay.
We will hopefully try and remember to put these predictions up for Clash in Paddy, and maybe somebody can say something different.
Hey.
See if you got any ballsy predictions for us.
Ballsy.
CM Punk joining the Vision. No, I'm just
Whoa. That's some 2K
Didn't see
shit.
that coming. It really is.
That is 2K.
Rising from the flames.
Open Door has come and gone. And first and foremost, I'd like to say thank you to Moses Marquez and thank you to Dazzy Lee and Max Wrestling. Moses, I wanted to give you the bout that we should have had 4 years ago, and the fact that I got to give you that bout now is so fulfilling, and I'm so grateful and thank you for the opportunity to really get to have a chance to finally do this bout. I mean, at the end of the day, you're going to say things, and I certainly said some things about you, but at the end of the day, it's a too sweet thing. And my brother, I appreciate you, and I'm so glad and so happy that we finally got to entertain each and every one of our peers and entertain the people who watch this fine program that is the Max Wrestling Podcast. So thank you, and once more, thank you. All right, enough of this gooey show of emotion. You see, one of the many wants I did have is that I wanted to face Moses Marquez. We finally got to do that bout, but here's the thing. I had another one, so to speak. There was something else that I wanted, and that is what's around the waist of Moses Marquez and Daniel Crimmins, the Max Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Now, there's such an amazing crop of talent here in Max Wrestling. I mean, we got the Dragon Club. We got Dazzy, the captain, Dazzy Lee, who him and I have history with. Beer, who him and I have had history with, going for that Max Wrestling World's Heavyweight Championship. We got the Phoenix, the two trivia guys, the two knowledge guys coming together, going for some Max Wrestling Tag Team Gold. Hey, I mean, then there's the Brothers of Max Destruction. You got the now newly founded member, that being Blade Rodriguez, who I have a history with for the TV title. We got Corey, the Max Wrestling Television Champion, huh? Corey and I adding more gold to your waist, Corey, and more to mine. Hello. We also got Chris Reed. That. And we also have the new faction around here that is the CWO, the Cross World Order. We got Robert Davis, the Statman, the Collector, someone who I know very well. The Demoness, Nicola McDonald, the three of us, Black Hearts and the Mortal, deep into the heart of wrestling. And then you have A.T. Wrestler Brother. And then you have, Rodney Slabbovitch. I love that guy. But you see, the thing is, folks, boys and girls, everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody's got their own faction. Everybody's got their own tandem, trio, whatever you want to call it. Everybody's got their own little vibes. And me, I'm kind of the loner here. I'm all alone. But then I thought to myself, wait a minute. I'm not alone. I have a tag team partner. You see, when you look for a tag team partner, you have to look to someone who knows you, your ins and outs, someone who knows you more than anyone else. You look to someone who's a friend, a best friend, someone who's a homie, your top dog, your homie G, your top dog, your top G. When you look for a tag team partner, you look at your roots. You look at where you come from. You look at where you cut your teeth. You look at home, which is why the time and the place is promo series. And the matchup is Moses Marquez and Daniel Crimmins, representing the TSK, defend the Max Wrestling Tag Team Championships against Mike Larkin and his tag team partner, Stevie Nicks. That's right, the Steve and Mike Show, S&M, is coming for the Max Wrestling Tag Team Championships. All right, partner, keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
This is the Steve and Mike Show podcast. Keep on rolling, baby. And now here's Michael Larkin and Stevie Nicks.
Welcome back to Max Wrestling. I am the captain. He is El Jefe, and he is Flex Murdoch, aka Cypher, aka the television champion. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube, follow us on all podcast platforms, and make sure you also visit maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
It's a great website to check out me whooping Mike's ass. Anyway, Up next, the climax continues on. As you already heard, they are old rivals, and these gentlemen need no introduction, but they'll get one anyway. It is time for Feeney and Ted P Dinero to go one-on-one in the promo life. It's climax, baby. Take it away, boys.
Let's go, Feeney.
Oh, Teddy. Here we go again, huh? I guess you were right earlier this year when you said that whatever this is between me and you, it's never gonna end. Whether it's in trivia or whether it's in front of the camera, we always end up facing one another time and time again. Maybe it could finally end if one of us leaves forever, but I'm not ready to leave just yet. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. And you may have the upper hand on me so far this year, but you're still a fool. You're still a fool. Because you see, there is something the captain said to me at our showdown just before our cinematic finale, that I entered a lose-lose situation. And that's exactly what you've done here. You've entered a lose-lose situation. Because even though I technically beat Daz at Promomania, I haven't been able to reclaim anything since. I haven't reclaimed the Knowledge Championship. I was unable to win Ring of Games. I wasn't even involved in many of the recent Dragon Club meetings. I don't have anything to lose. There's no weight on my neck. For the first time in a very long time, I don't feel any pressure. But I do plan on being the first to unify both the Welsh and television championships by winning this promo climax. You understand? Well, I hope you understand that, because as you say, what's understood doesn't need to be explained. And so, when I do unify these championships, you and everybody else in Max Wrestling and in RWT can all acknowledge me. Because if you don't get it, then it's probably ain't for you to get. You feel me? See you soon, buddy.
Ring around the rosy, pockets full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. We're destined to do this forever. You know that, right? From the moment that I attacked you, Phoenix, we're destined to do this forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. But do you know it? Do you understand it? Are you prepared? Are you aware? Do you not know the pain that I'm gonna take you through? Like, this is forever. Forever pain. Painkillers don't exist. Paradise is imaginary. You not know who I am? I'm the glitch in the system. You can't fix me. You just have to deal with me. But now, Phoenix, you and all the others, that's not CWO, you will fall. You will fall, and you will keep falling, because this is a bottomless pit of pain and despair. And you just have to fall. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. If you don't get it, it's not for you to get.
Alright, Forbidden Door just took place in London, and Will Ospreay's fucking dead.
Oh shit, yeah, he is. Goodness gracious.
Damn.
That main event was a car wreck and a half.
First and foremost, I will say I love that cage.
Oh yeah, no, it was excellent. Oh yeah, it was massive. I love the fact that everybody could like walk around and shit. Like, it was old school WCW vibes without it being war games. You know what I mean? So I really enjoyed that. That was fucking cool. John Moxley is forever known as the Fork Man, and because this is like the third or fourth time he's used a goddamn fork. Darby is fucking bananas.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I thought the ear thing was bad, but taking a fucking body slam while you're taped to a steel chair is nuts.
Bananas. 3 tables, bananas. Oh god, it was a goddamn car wreck. It was a goddamn car wreck, but that's why it's lights out. Will Ospreay gets killed with a fucking legit pile driver and is just like fighting for his life for the next like 20 minutes, and he's still moonsaulting onto people, and it's just, oh god, it's beautiful. I hope this guy's okay. But there was plenty to talk about. The TSK finally got together. We did a review. We'll have that probably dropping tomorrow after this goes. But other than the main event, the show, I thought the show itself was like super good. It had its ups and downs. It had some moments where I was like, I was indifferent. The biggest thing for me was, if let me fucking bring this goddamn card up really quick. So one thing I have to talk about, or I should say we could all talk about, is Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah.
How this fucking kid is just consistently, and again, and I mean consistently, to the fucking T, baby, LY, improving. He's getting bigger. He's getting faster. He's getting stronger. He's worked in there with one of the best junior heavyweights we've seen of our era in Hiromu Takahashi. And these guys went to war. It felt like a G1 match. Hiromu was so ready for the fucking the heavyweight division. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I loved this match. This match was great. Again, Hiromu is totally on his way. What the fuck was the goddamn opener? Oh, these stupid nerds. Adam Copeland and fucking and Christian Cage. I will forever be in love with London, because I still have no idea where the Bailey song comes from, but I know it's
literally a song called "Hey Baby."
Okay, cool. Okay, so there it is. All right, I love it. So they've changed the name. They've changed the lyrics to "Hey Christian, I want to know if you'll be my dad." And it was the greatest. It's the greatest fucking. Listen to me when I say this. It's the greatest chant I've ever heard in all my life. This is exactly why I love any show outside of the United States, because the fucking passion, man. The passion is so over the top.
The
match
original
itself was
song.
fine.
The original song came out in like 99, 2000. So to anybody outside of Europe who doesn't know it, it's "Hey Baby" by DJ Ozzy, and once you listen to it, you'll understand why it's a guilty pleasure.
Oh, I'm fucking that shit's going on Spotify today.
Playlist for the gym, baby.
Right, for the gym. You're gonna hear me singing in the gym. Oh goodness, that was fun. Mercedes had no business, and I'm sorry for if you haven't seen the show yet, I apologize. Still enjoy it anyway. Mercedes, however, had no reason. Yes, it's fucking 9. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's one more than Ultimo Dragon, which I think is done on purpose. She had no business winning this match. You could have absolutely had Windsor win it. But I'm going to say this now, and I said it on the fucking TSK review, so I guess we're getting to steal this one now, and it'll get said later on that one. But Bozilla needs to be signed by AEW today, yesterday, last week even. This young lady is outstanding. 6 foot, 200 plus pounds, hucking and chucking women like it's nothing. She moves super well for somebody who's 6 foot and over 200 pounds, and she's 21 years old. She's still green in the eyes, but she's got it. She's got it, and she could absolutely 1,000% be another Stephanie Vacure that walks right out of the fucking hands of TK and right into the arms of the WWE and end up being a fucking massive megastar. Don't let this one go. She's got something. She's got something. Nigel McGuinness and Zack Sabre Jr. I love these fellas. I do. But they're fucking... You're telling me Nigel gets to fucking take on gets to compete for one of the greatest world championships in this business coming off of the commentary table, and I'm supposed to believe this guy was going to beat Zack Sabre Jr. I didn't.
I just took
it was fun.
This is a showcase of British wrestling. That's all I took the match as. We all knew Zack was going to retain.
Which, you say it like that, and that's my one gripe about this show, and it's the same gripe that the TSK share. And it's simply what happened to Forbidden Door being about the dream matches. This was a dream match. We know the title didn't mean dick. We know it meant fuck all. But it was a dream match. So why are we not embracing that a little bit more? Brodito winning the tag team titles is the right call.
Surprise.
Is an absolute surprise. And then I'm going to say this right now. If fucking there is real heat between the Hurt Syndicate and FTR needs to go. Like, it's time for you guys to leave anyway. There ain't nobody doing shit with you anyway. It's just, if it's that fucking petty between these cats, then y'all need to just start leaving. And I'm honest to God, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. You guys are getting paid money to do a sport you love. Yes, it's dangerous. Yes, you're getting hurt. Yes, you're taking time away from your family. I understand all of these things. I understand it. I don't get them, but I understand them. But if you can't be the first word to your job, which is professional, I don't know what to fucking tell you. Yeah. I really don't know what to tell you.
I gotta say,
it's perfect.
Go ahead.
And the thing about that match, the triple threat tag match, 2 things to take from this is, one, Brodito burritos can be a thing now, that they can make marketing off that.
I'd buy the fuck out of it.
That'd be the greatest thing
buy
ever.
That for $1.
Yeah, listen to that, TK. That's marketing strategy. Bodito burritos. But the main point I'm going to make is there was storytelling within that match, because if we go back to a year ago when Ricochet showed up to AEW, he tried to join the Hurt Syndicate. And what'd they tell him? Nobody likes a kiss ass. Jump to a year later. Ricochet comes in and screws him.
Yep. Attaboy, way to bring that up. That's true. With the guy with what was it, the Gates of Agony dressed up as New Japan guys. There was no fucking point of that. There's no point of that. They're not from New Japan.
Adding to the FTR stuff, though, I gotta say, there seems to be so many cases of backstage beef in AEW, and all I can say is TK needs to pull his finger out of Mercedes' ass and do something.
It's giving WCW vibes. And we all know where that place ended up. As much as it lives in our fucking, brain and all the other shit, it's got to change. Speaking of things that should change, but in this instance never change, Kazuchika Okada looked like the fucking Okada we saw in Awe, 6-7 stars, our generation's Ric Flair, the whole shebang. This was Okada of old. He absolutely fucking destroyed Swerve. It took everything, but at the same time, this match showed the heart that Swerve has. Now he's off with I guess his knee is fucked.
Yeah, he's had the surgery now.
He's got to be out for at least fucking 3-4 months.
Yeah,
minimum?
I was thinking 4.
Maybe 6 months tops, 3 to 6 months tops for a knee. Depending on how bad it was, but maybe 3-4 months.
Best case scenario, January. You know what I'm saying? Best case scenario, we're going to see this cat back in January, which is fine. But Okada looked absolutely dominant, and I need him to continue this. As much as we love Toni Storm, and we say that she's on the level of Rhea Ripley and all this other shit, she had no fucking business winning this match. None. Zip, sil, nada, nil. None of Athena whooped her ass front, back, sideways. Good old-fashioned Texas ass whooping she served up. And Tony still got the dub. And I understand it because it's Toni Storm. They were hesitant to take the belt off of Rhea Ripley at first, too, when she had this fucking over-the-top magneting heat, or I should say love from the crowd. But you could have given her anybody else. We talked about we even on here talk about where's Deonna Purrazzo, where's half the other fucking women that you brought in to do absolutely fuck all with. You didn't have to give her Athena. Where again, Athena needs to be the one to win. She needs to be the one that fucking beat Toni Storm, becomes the fucking AEW Women's Champion. But now her contract is gone, and now she's gonna have to earn another shot, which I think is bullshit. She should have won. It would not have hurt Tony to lose right now at a Forbidden Door. But again, it's meant to be a novelty show. 3 matches, didn't get it, blah, 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 blah. And then the main event, well, the actual main event, not the lights out part. We already talked about the lights out part because that was the best. Honestly, I thought that was, I don't want to say the most fun, but it was the most memorable for sure. I did a lot of cringing and yelling and screaming and freaking out. So there was a whole lot with that one. But with this one, first off, both men need to stop humping each other like that. Sorry, right when you were catching a drink, that's my bad. So we had a fucking spot where MJF is using Hangman's hand to jerk him off. And so Hangman gets revenge by humping his head. And I'm just of course, because, us men are already stereotyped like a motherfucker. And these guys are they're not helping. But this was as old school as you could probably get. This felt like Harley Race and Ric Flair. That's how old school this felt for me. MJF is 1,000% Ric Flair because, well, not only for the fucking robe that he wore, but by the fact that he's willing to cheat his ass off. The guy, you know what I mean? He's willing to do anything and absolutely everything to get the W. And Hangman was just better. He was just the baby face that refused to go down. He was the hard-nosed brawler, the Harley Race, who either would fucking lose the Flair and go away for a bit or would dominate the scene. Well, guess what? This fucking Harley Race is dominating the scene. Hangman is the known champion. But my 2 questions leaving this, and I'm love to get your guys' insight on it, is, 1, who's next for Hangman? Because it feels like they want to try to bring back the whole idea of Jon Moxley again because they really don't have anybody else as a bad guy. And what the fuck is MJF even doing now? Once he had his good face run and he's turned heel, he's just been there. He gets to this top, loses. Gets to the top, loses. Gets to the top, loses. What's the fucking point?
Well, for one, this is why we always talk about building new stars and everything. So they can go that route, build up somebody to eventually beat the odds, beat everybody, go after Hangman and not do the same old shtick as using recycled feuds to go after Hangman. And as for MJF, well, we talked about this last week. Put him in a faction. Wardlow and apparently Hammerstone's coming. Dynasty of AEW. I mean,
well, Wardlow's Don Callis family.
Well, yeah.
He returned.
So
Destroyed Swerve. Which I thought that meant it was going to be him and Swerve in a feud, but that didn't end up happening since Swerve's now out with a fucking, knee surge. So Wardlow's back. Looks strong, but again, I don't know what we're all going to do with him.
He'll probably float around for a couple months and then disappear again.
Oh, come on. Stop wasting this fucking guy. He seems to have something worth a damn.
We tend to forget he's a 3-time TNT champion. And we've cheered him on all 3 times. We've pushed him and supported him all 3 times, and then they put the title on him, and then they do fuck all with it.
Every fucking time.
I mean, that right there is storytelling in itself. Have the guy who came in with MJF be the one to dethrone Hangman. Say, hey, you couldn't get the job done. Let me try.
Yeah.
Because MJF still got his contract too, because they changed the stipulation that he didn't have to use it, right?
That's true.
MJF versus Wardlow at the next big one, maybe. I mean,
I think they do need to do something big for All Out, even though AEW doesn't tend to respond to counter programming. I feel like they have to this time because it's happening too much.
You really need to now. It's not a matter of it's a matter of putting on a better show, period.
Because they're just going to keep doing it. And eventually people are stop getting pissed at WWE and be like, oh, they're just counter programming AEW again. People are going to get over it eventually and just be like, well, I'm going to watch this show instead.
Yep. That's not what you want.
Once again, pull your finger out of Mercedes' ass. Tony.
It's like that meme. The guy with the stick. Come on.
Do something.
Come on, do something.
But yeah,
goodness gracious.
Absolutely right. There's not enough big heels in AEW, and that's why we went to Mox, and it was tedious. Because there was nothing else.
It's being nice.
Yeah. At one point, MJF was the biggest heel in wrestling, and now he's almost a parody of himself.
You say it like that, and I think that's the perfect terminology because he feels like a parody of himself. Like, what is he trying to do? Are you trying to be MJF, or are you MJF?
Yeah, half the time I'm just like, yeah, we've seen this shtick before.
It's kind of like it's kind of like the alter ego of the Miz right now, but that could be too far.
I mean, CM Punk did call him a less famous Miz.
Yeah, you're right. So it's not too far.
Damn you, Pepsi Phil. All right. So that was a good show. Again, a good Forbidden Door. The boys will talk about it too. Definitely worth checking out if you haven't already. But one other thing you need to check out is Summer's End, and it is coming your way September 18th, the next Max event, and it seems it'll be double predictions with AEW's All Out being counter-programmed, as we spoke about, with WWE's WrestlePalooza live on ESPN, costing you $30.
It's going to be a busy night for us. 2 PLEs to predict and all of this, because thanks to the schedule, we also know 2 matches that'll take place in the promo climax that week of Summer's End. Cypher didn't have to make a side challenge because the dice rolled in his favor anyway, and he will go one-on-one with Beer in Block A at Summer's End in the promo climax.
And in Block B that night, for the first time ever, an encounter as A.T. Wrestler faces against the former television champion, a man sharper than ever, Blade Rodriguez.
I can't wait for that one. Now, unfortunately for Teddy, since he missed Open Door, he doesn't get... Well, he was at Open Door in a promo, but he didn't defend his title, so he doesn't get the night off and will have to defend his Knowledge Championship. But the first question is against who? We know it can't be me, it can't be Beer, and it can't be Phoenix. So who's going to step up to Mr. I Know Everything?
Gracious take on the challenge that is Ted P. Dinero. I do know one thing, it'll be Death of the Gesture, and one not to be missed as the world champion. The Demoness has a date with Destiny and the Gesture. Looking forward to this creepy, spooky, crazy one. Goodness gracious, what can come of it?
Lord only knows what's going to go down with those two. The theme song, of course, is a special rendition of the Foo Fighters classic Summer's End by your own Captain's Revenge. And for more information, as always, go to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
Look at that!
Alright, so you don't have to worry too much, people. It's not going to be free matches every week, but it is for the first 2 weeks, and it's time for match number 3 in the promo climax this week. Unfortunately, it is CWO versus CWO. I've seen both promos, and I gotta tell them both, I didn't make the matches. I just put the names in a generator, and boof, out came the schedule. So I do apologize that you're against each other first, and that you're in the same block, but it is time for A.T. Rustlar versus Robert Davis, a.k.a. the Stat Man.
Finger point.
Well, let me tell you something, brothers. Dazzy Lee, the captain. Clearly you've got a problem with me, brother. A.T. Rustlar of the C.W. Oh, yeah, that's right, brother. Yeah, I know what you're trying to do out there, brother. I mean, you saw myself, A.T. Rustlar, the whole fucking show. That's right, never forget it, bitch. And you saw the Stat Man and you thought to yourself, what's the best way to try to harm the greatest faction in Max Wrestling history, brother? Oh, I got my thinking cap on. And I think that I'll put them in the same bracket together. They'll tear each other apart. There won't be anything left for any of the rest of the competition. And then I'll be able to hold on to my desperate, beautiful belt, the Welsh Championship, or whatever the fuck you're calling it. But guess what? That ain't gonna do the trick, brother. Because whether it's myself, A.T. Rustlar, or whether it's the Statman, brother, CWO walks away with all the gold, brother. I mean, if I survive this, you gotta know, there's nobody that can stop me. Certainly not Corey Cypher, Flex Murdoch. But even if I don't survive this, even if I get defeated in the very first round as you try to pit me against my brother, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because the Statman is amazing, brother. I mean, the Statman is the bee's knees, brother. And if you don't believe me, brother, then maybe you should take a hint from my 84-inch flabby python, brother. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah, that's right, brother. Robert Davis. The Statman, brother. He's amazing, brother. And let me tell you something. He's never lost a match, brother. He could beat anybody. He could beat Dazzy. He could beat Cypher, Flex Murdoch, and he could beat Chris Reed, and he could beat anybody in this promo climax, brother. Especially Jonathan Beveridge, brother. Oh yeah, brother. CWO, brother. Yeah, brother. That's right. Everybody knows, I know, these arms know, the world knows that Robert Davis, the Statman, is the most amazing man that's ever graced the face of this planet, brother. And while we're at it, the Statman's correct. I want you, as soon as you have a chance, Dazzy Lee, Captain Sir, go to Amazon, type in the search bar, respect. The very first posting that comes up, click on it. Don't worry about the price, brother. I want you to order some respect. And when it gets delivered to you, if you're wondering where to put it immediately on the Statman's name. That is the Statman, brother, okay? Robert Davis is our word, brother, and people who look like you can't use it, brother. It's Statman to you. Statman, I saw his first battle ever in RWT. 3 letters that don't matter. He went against Emir Blackbane Costello, brother. I mean, I wasn't involved back then, but I was watching, just a viewer at home, and he destroyed that fat son of a bitch. I thought it was hilarious. And then he destroyed everybody. He had crazy eyes and demons, and nobody could touch him. Nobody could stop him. And you certainly can't stop him. Great father, great hero, Done everything, won every award. He's a champion, brother. If I was half the man that the Statman was, that means that I would have lost at least 300 pounds, brother. Statman, I'm just here to tell you that I love you. The arms love you. Yeah, Statman, we love you over here. You're amazing. Everybody in the world loves you, brother. And you don't let the British man get you down. We don't let the British man get our people down, brother. We're gonna stand tall. We're gonna stand together, brother. Members of the CWO are gonna stand together and be fighting champions, brother. And one of us is gonna go on to claim victory, brother. And if it's me that goes down, avenge me, brother. Make sure these bitches know the most important letters in Max Wrestling history. CWO, baby. Statman, you are too fucking sweet.
Oh, what a day it's been at the CWO office. So there's a few orders of business that I want to address before we move on with today's promo and my opponent for the day, A.T. Rustlar. Number one, going forward, I'm just a Statman. You see Robert Davis. Robert Davis is a nice guy. He's your friend. He's someone that you can depend on, someone that you can talk to. You see me, I'm none of those things. I'm not a very nice guy, and I don't want to be your friend, and to be perfectly honest, I don't like the majority of you, so it's the Statman going forward. So, monkey in the truck, suit in the back, take note of that. So, one other thing I want to address with you is the three letters. And those aren't MAX, those aren't RWT, they're not even TSK. The only three letters that I'm concerned about is CWO. You see, the Statman is only CWO. Nothing to do with TSK, nothing to do with RWT, nothing to do with MAX. Couldn't give a rat's ass about any of those letters. And that doesn't just go for myself. That goes for A.T. Rustlar. That goes for Ted P. Dinero. That goes for your Max Wrestling World Champion, the Demoness. The only three letters that matter to us, CWO. So as far as my opponent goes, A.T. Rustlar. You see, the numbers never lie, and when I crunch the data, I run the regressions, I pull out the charts, I pull out the graphs, I pull out my little ruler thing, and do a bunch of cool squiggly lines. You know, I gathered all the data, and all the data points to the same thing. You know, A.T. Rustlar is the real deal, brother. Let me break it down for you. Did you know that 97.6% of the time that when Rustlar's on the screen, match is already over before it even begins? That right there is a statistically significant result. These deviations are a little wild here today, but let me tell you something though. That when A.T. Rustlar rips the shirt off and he shows you the pythons, brother, viewership goes up 23 2/3%. That's not hype. That's hard data. The people love him because he's the whole fucking show. The numbers prove it, and the Statman confirms it. You know, I've even looked at his win-loss ratio, his crowd reaction metrics, compared him to the industry averages of some of you other losers. A.T. Rustlar just doesn't beat the average, he redefines it. He is the average. We're talking about standard deviations above the mean that scientists can't even calculate without a specialized equipment. That's like machines and shit, not just calculators. And while some of you other losers might talk trash, I just present the facts that AT Rustlar is not just a competitor, he's a statistical phenomenon, an anomaly, if you will. And if you're going to battle with him, you better pray the numbers are on your side, because history shows they never are. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that not how this was supposed to go? Did you really think that you did something by putting the Statman against AT Rustlar in the opening bout? Come on now. We are CWO. All you losers are going to find out about us.
A bellend? You're a bellend, mate. Look, bellend 1, bellend 2, big veiny bellend over here.
Oh my goodness.
I think the first one's very easy this week, and I'm gonna go. Fuck it. I'm gonna go 500 points to Raja Jackson.
That's simple enough.
I don't care if it was a planned spot that went too far or not. You shouldn't need to be told not to punch the fuck out of an unconscious man in a wrestling ring.
I don't think it was a fucking spot. I think it was just a fucking. I think it was a guy just hoping that thinking he can get away with anything.
He was told to get a receipt after the beer can incident. A receipt doesn't mean putting the fucking guy in hospital.
Slap him.
Yeah, slap him.
Slap him.
Slam him, whatever. You went too fucking far.
Yeah,
way too fucking
a simple
far.
body slam would have would have been fucking plenty. Would have been plenty.
Could have got a rub, but you acted like a thug. Terrible.
Ooh, I like that.
That was a great one.
That was a very good line. And in the same breath, I'm going to also award 50 points to Rob Van Dam, because I don't know I don't know how many he had, but he went straight on X and was like, I support Raja, and I can't wait to tell you why on the podcast.
Trust me, bro, that ain't the weed making you talk like that. That's something worse. Oh, fucking hell. That one took me for a fucking loop, because I'm like, again, as we consistently have said this entire programming, it was taken to an extent way beyond measure. And then the crazier bit, to get a receipt, and that's your receipt? A CVS long receipt, the fucking like this. What the fuck? A receipt should be something, you know what I mean? Hey, get shot in, whatever, spit in his face, body slam, kick him in the nuts, something simple, get the fuck out. No, you double-legged the fuck out of him, drove him head first into the ground, and laid in 20-plus fucking shots to the melon. Unprotected. You're a fucking dirtbag.
All right. Any
we gotta give the finger guy some fucking love. Fucking TK.
Yeah.
For all the questions left unanswered, and all the what ifs, and all the talent wasting, and all the other fun schism, I'm gonna give you 60 this week. Because again, Forbidden Door could have been a totally different fucking pay-per-view. Again, it was very good. It was solid, but it could have been different. It could have been better. It could have been on a level that Forbidden Door is meant to be on. But we have somehow gotten away from that, and it's using it as some fucking jerk-off pay-per-view to match up with all the rest of the pay-per-views rather than what its intention is. So TK will get 60. Was there anybody else?
I mean, I'm teeter-tottering on the fact of giving Kelly some points for blowing this shit way out of proportion.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm teeter-tottering on it. I'm teeter-tottering on it.
I mean,
like, I don't know.
I kind of understand her reaction, but at the same time, they've all been wrestling fans for years. She should know how a heel works.
Yeah.
Let's be nice, though. I don't know, 5?
Yeah, 5.
5. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kelly.
Yeah, 5's cool. 5's cool.
I also
find
forgot,
out it's a work, then it's on us.
I also forgot on the same topic with Raja Jackson. Another 20 points to Mark Henry for the same reason as Rob Van Dam.
Oh, come on, Mark.
Come on, big man.
I mean, he didn't exactly do the same as Rob Van Dam and was like, I support him, I defend him and everything. Mark Henry did say that he went too far and stuff, but he also said, well, Stu's kind of to blame. Why? Because he smashed a prop can on his head?
I don't understand.
Here's my thing. Mark Henry, if you listen, I don't know if you're listening, but you need to really ask yourself, what if that was your kid? What would you do? How would you handle the situation?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Beautiful
you got a kid of your own out there that's going to be a phenomenal athlete. No doubt in my mind he's going to end up in the wrestling biz like you, but you have to look at a parent's perspective of things and be like, say to yourself, what if that was your kid? How would you react? What would you do? You know, like, come on. Come on, Mark. You're better than that.
Come on, Mark.
Be better, no better.
Mm-hmm.
What else happened this week? Oh, yeah.
Mercedes winning number 9?
Oh, yeah, we always give Mercedes points.
Just saying.
Let's give her 20 points, and then she's on a nice round 200 overall. But unfortunately, it's another week where we got to give points to Papa H because, like we said, you could have easily come up with a new opponent for Stephanie Vaquer, and instead you just kick her off of Clash in Paris because you're lazy.
You're lazy.
You're lazy.
I don't know what the plan is because they had Adam Pearce going, I got an opponent in mind, I just need to fine-tune the details. You couldn't have done that like 6 days early? Whoever this opponent is that you're thinking of, they weren't available on Monday? Or just a surprise opponent on Sunday?
What's Trish doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, she just fucking challenged for the world championship like not too long ago. It was Evolution or whatever. Fucking what's Trish doing? You know what I'm saying? Like you could have pulled.
Yeah,
something
she's filming
out of your
something.
She's filming something.
Hey,
she's definitely filming something. We've all seen the images.
Love it. Yes, sir. Calm it down.
Yeah, it is incredibly, especially since you knew Naomi was pregnant like 2 weeks ago. You had plenty of time to come up with a plan B. So 20 points to Papa H.
Coming from the guy that always has a plan B, you didn't have one this time?
Not this time, baby.
Not very cerebral this time.
Not cerebral.
Losing it. It's losing it.
It's probably that douche in the writer's room when they're all sat around the table and there's always that one guy who's just like, yeah, I don't really like that idea.
There's always one. There's always one.
I noticed on Unreal, Bobby Roode never argues or anything. He's always just like, sounds good.
Yeah, he wants to fucking keep his job. That's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Don't fire me.
I can't really think of anybody else that earned Bellend points this week.
You know, I'm gonna do it since I haven't. I was the guy that was always given non-wrestling related points because Beer can't be here. So, and I know this, and I know he's so fucking mad right now, and I love him to death. I do.
I was Finn.
Oh God. Yeah. All right, fine. I was gonna give points to his fucking manager, but we'll give him to Finn instead, just for poking the extra bit of fun. 20 points for Finn wearing a proper fucking football shirt in Manchester. For those that don't know, and it's massive news, apparently by all football fans at this point. Finn is a known Spurs fan. We beat Manchester United last year in the Europa League final to win our first European Cup in forever long. So of course in Manchester, they're on a downward right now, which you're not supposed to talk about. So Finn puts this fucking shirt on and has a paper cutout of the fucking Europa League Cup, and he's walking around just fucking being a dickhead at a house show. And then I don't know if it was his sign or somebody else's sign that says, "We also beat City 2-0." And I'm just,
you know what though, it could have been worse. He could have looked like a real dick and put on a Liverpool shirt.
Oh, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? Could have been an absolute dickhead, but he instead he paraded his own shit. And again, this is why I love football, because it's still no matter what, baby, it'll transfer anywhere in any life. It could be on a soap opera, for crying out loud. But yeah, we'll give 20 points for Finn. Hopefully that makes Beer feel better. I really wanted to give his manager like 150, but we'll just do that in spirit.
What's 150 for?
I was going to say for his the manager, Ruben Amorim.
Okay.
Because how bad is the Man United is playing? That's why I was going to try to be nice. But we'll just give the points to Finn instead. So just leave it at 20.
I wouldn't even call it playing.
Oh, God.
Fuck's sake. All right, let's... Actually, you know what? 10 points to Nikki Bella for saying the Bella name is bigger than Becky, because it fucking ain't.
There it is.
Never was.
There it is. Never will be.
It's like a reverse to damn Bret Hart.
The worst there was, the worst there is, and the worst there ever will be.
Oh, God, I love it.
That's the one on the fucking shirt.
Except for Eva Marie.
Except for Eva Marie.
Any last points for the Bell End board?
I think we're good.
We're good.
All right, then, let's be nice, because we got another list that we need to check twice. It is time for the Bruv board. Bruv.
Bruv.
Brother.
Oh, God, so many points to give out for the good guys. Here, I'll make it simple. This will probably coincide with everybody. 100 points for Will. 100 points for Swerve. Hope you boys get better and get back soon. I know it's probably going to be until the new year, but get healed up.
Yeah, don't rush back.
No, please do not rush back. No. Especially you, motherfucking Will. Don't you rush back, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you already pushed it by doing the cage match.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of the cage match...
Let Mrs. Ospreay take over, Will.
Hey, she's trying, baby.
I definitely got to give 20 points to the Young Bucks, because I'm not going to lie, I popped for Hanson.
It was so awesome.
I don't think they even realize how much the UK loves that song either. They sang that motherfucker. They've been waiting to sing that song in a wrestling arena.
So the craziest part is there was so many fucking throwbacks to like PWG in that match. It's not even fucking funny. The Gummy Bear spot, PWG spot, the Hanson music. There's a reason why PWG couldn't play fucking music on their DVDs, because they would play whatever song they wanted and the Young Bucks would come out to Hanson. Because they're fucking dirtbags and I love them to death.
I love Mox's reaction to the Gummy Bears. What the fuck are you guys doing?
No, the best part was the Gummy Bear spot. He picks up the handful of them and he puts them in his mouth. And, of course, like every fucking goddamn grown adult, I'll eat some gummy bears. They got super kicked. I fucking love this industry. God, I love this industry.
Ibushi looked good, to be fair.
Ibushi's getting back on track, dude. The boxing is... He's been training boxing. And that apparently has helped him out tremendously. He's looking... Ibushi of old, especially with the I'm gonna stop a ladder with my fucking head. Oh my God.
Yeah, 30 points to Ibushi. You look good.
Hell yeah.
Best I've seen you look in years.
Stop blocking shit with your fucking head. I need you around, bro.
I'm gonna give a nice 20 points to Roxanne Perez for giving CM Punk the pop rocks and tagging AJ Lee, talking about hi mom.
That was a very, very nice pop rocks.
That's a great one. I like that a lot.
You looked good doing it too.
Let's see who else gets. If I'm giving 100 points to Will and Swerve for getting better, I want to give 100 to Okada for showing the people why you are who we say you are. That match was fucking spectacular. He deserves 100 points for that performance. And much as go ahead.
Definitely deserves 100 points because he's not even on the board yet.
Oh, they make it 150. That's
150, baby.
150. And then, as much as I love Beer, I do. He's my man. he's my brother from another mother across the pond and then some. But that's there, and there's that, And there's that. So I'm going to give fucking Finn 50 points for showing Manchester who the fucking real fucking club in London is. God damn it. That shit was great. I fucking popped so hard.
Oh, God. If you're giving 100 points to Okada, you got to give 100 points to Kyle Fletcher.
Oh, yeah. Let's go Kyle Fletcher 100 points for that awesome performance. Another great one.
Kids on the rise.
I'm gonna fucking young.
I'm gonna give 10 points to JD McDonough because Manchester destroyed him.
What were they? Oh God, what was
they were chanting massive head, massive head.
Oh, yeah.
And there's even a clip of Dominic on the apron laughing his ass off.
He's like, "What do they say?" Oh shit! And he starts laughing too. That's what I saw this morning on TikTok. I was like, "What's going on?" And that's fucking massive head.
Poor JD.
Bro, this guy has been ridiculed up and down the UK for years. He leaves the E, comes back. We still remember you, motherfucker.
Your head got bigger. Jesus.
He's a real life bobblehead.
He really is.
He truly is. He truly is.
10 points to Kevin Owens because I saw a picture of him recently and looking good. Lost some weight.
Fucking inspiring, big dog.
So,
this guy's gonna come back shredded, bro. That's exactly what Corey was saying before you hopped on. It was like, dude, he's slim. This guy's gonna come back looking awesome. I love his thing though. Don't worry, I'm still fat.
Yeah.
Like that's how you know, baby. That's how you know.
Ooh, damn! I was gonna give points to somebody.
Bozilla.
Yeah, let's give Bozilla some points.
25. What a performance! What a debut! Again, if you ain't getting your phone blown up, they don't know talent.
And Alex Windsor as well, 20 points
Alex Windsor.
for that video package for Will. That was great.
Oh, heartwarming. She is definitely trying to do everything her husband does. She's out there working her fucking ass off. Good on her. She needs to try a little less hard, and a little more focused on execution, but she's gonna be something. Boy, howdy.
Also got 20 points for Birmingham for literally singing the whole first verse of Cult of Personality while Punk's fighting.
Nice.
You just can't not sing it. You just can't not sing when it comes out.
Well, they cut the music. He's out there brawling, and they just singing the whole verse.
They kept going. Perfect.
Well, obviously.
You
know what? I gave 500 to Raja. Let's go 500 points to Syko Stu.
Hey.
Hopefully the majority of the wrestling world is with you.
I'm sure they are.
And also then 300 points to Doug Mallow, the epic Doug Mallow, who is the guy that pulled him off of Stu. Good for you.
Good dog. Yeah, way to get in there and help out. If we're giving Birmingham points, we got to give London points. What a fucking crowd in the O2. Fucking absolutely scenes, baby. Scenes from the O2.
UK showed up this week.
You're telling me, bud.
They show up and they show out, baby.
That's how they do, bro. That's what they do.
And you know what? Even though the last show in Wembley was 46,000 and the O2 was only 18, that smaller packed crowd looked better.
You're telling me it looked better, boy. Sounded better. They were just, it was, what an atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean, there was a hell of an atmosphere in Wembley too, but maybe you don't have to go to Wembley every year because you're not going to sell it out every year like you did the first time, Tony. Maybe try and do a few more smaller venues in London.
I mean, again, it's not about the size, it's about the passion. And in the UK have the passion. You don't have to be at Wembley. I'm telling you. You don't have to be at Wembley. I watch fucking League One games, championship games where they fucking they squeeze in these 15,000 and they're ruckus. They're fucking loud. They're shaking the fucking stands, baby. I'm telling you, it does not matter the size. It's the passion. And over there, all they have is passion. Just more shows in the UK, period. You do 2-week-long runs in fucking Chicago? Fuck that. Fucking London, Manchester, Birmingham.
Sometimes the small crowds are the better crowds.
Where's the big spot in Wales?
Other than the Principality, there's it used to be the International Arena. I forget what it's called now. Not Motor Point, but there is one in Cardiff. That's not the stadium.
That's right, Cardiff. Yeah, go there.
Well, they are going in December. AEW's coming to Cardiff. Don't know if I'm going to be able to afford to go. You could have given us a little bit more notice, Tony, but...
I know, fucking asshole.
But anyway, that is it for the Bruv Board. Let's wrap this up. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you all. Let's find out what's in store for the TSK this week with Click Talk.
Hey, all right. So I was already talking about it. The TSK does have their review of Forbidden Door dropping. It's either going to be after this show or first thing Friday morning, but it's coming your way. The boys have discussed, because it is Labor Day weekend, we are going to try to, for your Labor Day viewing special, bring you a Clash in Paris review. So that should be fun. Probably we could be joined by Big Mike. Big Mike's been massive help for everybody right now, even though he was a shit talker with the goddamn towel on his head last week, that son of a bitch. But he's been a massive help behind the scenes, truth be told. So if you see him kicking it with the TSK, don't be surprised and just come kick it with us. The footy has I've been too passionate to talk about it because I've just been basking in the glory. I haven't been ranting, raving, and pissed off. But you know what? There is one guy who is mad. That's Beer. So maybe he wants to yell about some shit. I'll have to hit him up. We'll definitely talk. I do still, and I say this all the time, I got to get Corey involved because the MLS playoffs are actually getting ready to happen, and me and him definitely have some talking to do on that. But for sure, for the TSK, make sure you're checking out the YouTube page, YouTube.com/TSK All MFN Day, to be a part of the atmosphere, if you will. But of course, other than that, you can follow us on all the fun socials to figure out when and where we're dropping everything. All you have to do is follow us on the Twitter machine at Max Wrestling UK, Captain 512 SMR.net, Max Football Pod. Max Wrestling UK's Twitter is always dropping the new episodes. It drops the links to the SoundCloud, the Spotify, the YouTube, the Facebook, the everything. Check those out. Don't be afraid to click the links. I promise you, it does not take you to bad sites, only the good sites. And as I say, speaking of the good sites, check out the beautifully done website, maxwrestlingnet.wwe.com, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button, follow button right here on the YouTube, and then, of course, head on over to Facebook, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and all the other fun social medias. Facebook is important. You have to be part of the Facebook group in order to watch Aftermax, and then, of course, be a part of the voting for the promo climax. Now is your time to be a part of all things crazy here on Max Wrestling, and all you have to do is go check out Aftermax.
Yeah, once again, if you're watching this on the live feed, voting for the climax does begin as soon as Aftermax starts, so don't miss it. That is it for now. We will see you next week for Promo Climax Week 2, and your matches next week are as follows. Your Captain versus Chris Reed, again. Blade Rodriguez versus El Jefe himself, Moses Marquez, and the debut of Brew Capone against Cypher. Hey, all three of us are in competition next week. Nice.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
That is it for us. Goodbye and good night. Bang.
Promo Climax is for the gritty.
Let's get it.